Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Christy and you are on HEYOKA, Hey Priestess. So I got downloads. It's a lot. So bear with you, girl. I do not God's like, yes, do it. I'm like, all right, so we just had the full, not the full moon, the new moon last night in Gemini. Okay, so all I feel like new moons, full moons, like rituals are always done right with these groups. But we'll get to that in a second. Let's start with there's a divine masculine. This could be multiple. You guys, they are attacking the divine masculines and feminines that are healing and growing and making their way to their North Star. So props to y'all that are doing that. Absolutely. But there is like, I honestly want to say like this was my catalyst, and I hope so. But you like are seeing either seeing your family for like what they are, or the relationship that you were in. I don't know if it's like a marriage or a like long-term girlfriend ever since like high school, and or just a friend that was like a female that was gonna be your karmic obsessor forever, but you chose to see it for what it was and you got out of that. And good thing you did. And this, you guys, this could be for multiple people. Okay, like as we heal, we see through the veil and we take a hold of our lives and have to make hard decisions. Okay, and but thank gosh you did. And why that was so difficult for you to make that move, or even if you haven't, like, and you're like still debating and you're like need to make that move, and like God's been weighing it on your heart to do so, is important, because I not only do I think that this is how she like kept you, or like and like your family were slightly involved, and they like want you to go back to your ex, because then they can have control over you. Now the family dynamic, including with the girlfriend who's very karmic and does not want to choose to heal, heavy spell work was done. I mean, it was literally you weren't able to like speak, or like couldn't speak up for yourself, or like make strong decisions when you even knew you were in a toxic relationship, and you're like, why do I feel like I still love this person when I'm seeing the red flags and like we're fighting all the time, or and if you didn't know that she was dabbling with that, like she heavily was, and she's very, very upset, obviously. And if this happened a while ago, then like I'm sure she's probably still upset, but and she knew that when you like came into contact with like your divine feminine or whatever, and like she knew that. That's why she continued to do spell work. She knew that you had a connection. It was like she did like practically, if someone were to give you like a non-disclosure and like you can't talk, did that on you and who she knew your true divine feminine it was. So it was like, if you guys like are to come back into contact with one another, or if you guys already are, it was to where you guys would fight all the time, or like if someone would like then block the person and they would like keep them blocked, and it's like you guys would never get along, and it's like, no, like that's, yeah. So that was done, and just really heavy forgetfulness. It was also just like to keep you stuck of like fearful to reach out to your true divine feminine, because you think like she won't forgive you, or like she won't accept you for your past or something. And to all even the divine feminines that like are watching, like you will. Like you will, because it's obviously it's someone's past. It was before you, and yes, there's like sorries to be said, but the biggest thing God wanted all of us to do was to heal. Like, we've all been down our like karmic ways, our karmic past. But if you're meant to be coming back into union, like God's working on you, on all of us, and that's what it's meant to. And that's why they fight so hard for us not to, because it's going to be a major shift in like Kundalini awakenings, you guys, for like when the unions come back together, like the covenants that God is holding over, like kingdom, queendom spouses, you guys, okay? And you're going to work through everything, and like, seriously. And if that, obviously everyone has free will, like, you know, you can say no, but it's to the ones that know, it's like, it's divinely guided. And yes, people have options and things, but you know, you get to a healing, when you get to that healing point, and that's when, you know, God like allows that, it's because you are safe within yourself, and you're not sitting in fear of like, oh, are they going to reject me? Because you've come to a wholesomeness within self. If anything, you're like, I'm going to be friends, even, like, what have you. You know, it's going to be different for every single person. And if you are still in something and you're seeing the signs, and you're working on yourself, right? Because everyone's on different timelines, and you're seeing it, there's like dark energy manipulation is going on, and it's been going on for a long time. Okay, like a long time. If even if you've like gotten away and all these things, and you're still feeling like nervous or whatever, because like, you know, spell work can still be sent to you even if you've separated. There is what will break the spell fully, you guys, and this is good for like all of us to know this, because, you know, spell work has been done on a lot of us, and we don't know, but we're feeling weird, or we're like, you know, projecting out to like our friends and stuff, and we're like, why do we even feel like that? Like, what have you? So you're going to, it's coming to accept, it's pretty much saying, all right, I'm accepting the past happened. I'm not going to allow this to eat me alive, like, you know, like, and the me stay stagnant. So I accept it, put the past in the past. Acceptance of, you know, like, we all have fears, but, you know, it's been so much time, and the last time and if you can remember, last time you were with, like, say, your divine feminine or masculine, like, that was a different time. Like, there has been healing, and that's why there's been the separation and what have you. People had to clear up their karmic debts. They had, like, God can't give you all that generational wealth, or like put you in your divine union if you guys still are attached to karmics. Like, those are the big, like, last little lessons where you're like, no, I am blocking you. Like, even to like if it was like a friend that was like obsessed with you and that lied and like, you know, got you caught up or in lies, you know, like, and you found that all out. It's like that person just needs to be cut off, because they have to go down their path of healing. Okay. And with that, if it hasn't already happened yet, you will feel like you won't feel such a need to like, be in that like ego, like competitive state. I don't think a lot of us are in that anymore. That was like an energy manipulation sometimes too, right? And just like from limited beliefs, or like how the man and the woman should be, that patriarchal, you know, thought processing. That will happen. And there's going to be like even like a deeper level of healing that God will even like put, you know, over you, like that's going to feel like you will be like lighter, right? So, because you're releasing that weight finally, right? That needs to just, you know, be done. Because some people, God doesn't like make not everyone goes from like a karmic. Some people are karmics like their whole lifetime. And then yes, they can come back for another one and try again. But yeah, and then you just stay in like that karmicville with like other karmics and tit for tat, all that stuff, and you're just not learning your lesson. So essentially, and I wanted to say this, essentially karmics karma can be good and karma can be bad, but like karmic cycles is literally like karma is learning a lesson and applying it, right? So unless it's like an altogether negative situation, like 9 times out of 10 it's going to be a negative like outcome. But if you choose the higher path and to heal it and to recognize it for what it is, then yes, you elevate and you get out of that, and boom, you conquered that one, and you're not going to have to learn that lesson again. The choices we make affect the outcome, right? And they can be positive or they can be negative, right? So it's like pretty simple, but I just wanted to like make that clear, because karma is not always like bad. We get good karma, and then you get dharma. All right. So just, yeah, recognizing that, like just doing a self-reflection and just allowing it to like be okay. And don't fear it, because it's God saying like it's time, don't get, just make sure you're cleansing yourself, and, but that will totally, completely break the spell, off of y'all and like the year union. But yeah, it's like totally ready to like reach out and just have the conversation, I think it's gonna be a lot easier than a lot of us do think, and if you guys are already in your unions, congrats. Because I do know the person, y'all, that have been healing and are ready to be unionized, it's like your person's gonna be your love drug, in a healthy way. But you're not going to be, you don't need to fear that one person or either of you guys are going to be like stepping out on each other or anything like that, and it's just going to keep building. It's going to be in a healthy, fabulous way, and a lot of sexy time and all that kind of stuff. And obviously, if you don't want to get pregnant, like you guys there's Planned Parenthood. It's free to get whatever, condoms or birth control, whatever. Yeah. So, but if God will bless you when, it's your time, if you do want to get pregnant. Oh, and it's really cute because, so both of you guys asked for each other, practically. Like, we're really like down in the dumps, just it was kind of like giving up on like love, real love, or like happiness, right? And y'all like prayed, or you just like maybe you journaled, or like you just asked for someone that was like your perfect match, and that's what it's going to be. Okay. And that's why y'all had to be separated and go through the healing process. Okay. So, and a big thing, I think a lot of us just stop pretending that that we could do this journey like on our own, right? Because we are supposed to come. Healing is forever, right? Like can be, and it's just for growth. But now it's time to like grow together and choose and have what you want in your life for your future, for your family, and it's gonna be fun. Some of the divine masculines out there are like big planners, which I love that. I love that. Because we as the divine feminines are supposed to be in our feminine, like receiving end. So yeah. So don't worry, females. You don't need to be like reaching out and like, they'll come to you when it's time, right? And God is protecting all, ancestors are protecting all, guiding, so yes. And oh yeah, but we stopped pretending that we needed, that we that we didn't need anyone, that we were just going to be single forever kind of thing. And a gift to be resilient and to be strong is a gift, right? And we can be, but it's like you even want to share that with somebody, to be like, I am resilient. We just had to stop like pretending also to like having to be on all the time or be for like everyone else that wasn't even respecting us. Like we weren't receiving that same level of respect in a way, right? And that's why we had to find our words and had to speak up for ourselves and create boundaries and really like reside in our like where do we feel safe and calm and at peace, right? Because when you're there, like at that peace level, and you can like, you enjoy your alone time and whatnot, like that's a big tell of like how much healing you've done. It's huge, right? And like just sit in silence and like be able to meditate and all those kind of things, because it's really hard living in a world that's always, you know, always trying to distract us, right? We're always trying to distract ourselves, and we should all be really proud of ourselves. Like, give yourselves a tap on the back. All right? Seriously, it's been a journey. It's been a long journey. But it's only going to go up from here, you guys. Like, seriously, because when you come into like with truly like who you're meant to be with, you're just going to be like manifesting like high vibrational, like you heal each other. A lot of us, you guys are healers, like, and didn't even know it, you know? So it's a big deal. It's a big deal. And you will be, you know, guided. You'll know what to do next. It will just feel right. And it's like all the creativity is going to be like flowing out, you know, you're going to be so fruitful, so fruitful. That's why God says, be patient, wait, don't jump into, you know, don't just get married just because you're 25 and think you have to. God is saying your prayers are being answered. And some of you guys, confirmation. Some of you guys don't even remember like what you even like prayed for, or like what you were asking for, like down to like what your purpose is supposed to be, you know? Like some of us, like what we wished for even when we were like 12 years old, like God's like making that happen for you. So, and you guys, and you will know when you come together, like so many more, and you're going to heal even more, like maybe those deeper wounds of like the childhood traumas that you couldn't do on your own. And it's going to be emotional, but it's going to be good emotions. Like you're going to feel safe with that person. It's that clicking, because you're ready, and it's meant to be safe. It's meant to be the safest thing for the rest of your lives. Yeah. It's really powerful. Like a shift will happen. Even through like sexual healing. Like this, off the charts, guys. It's your person. It's like it's like soul tie. Like it's like the other half. Your other half. It's you, but like in male form. Or like, I mean, or male or female. You know what I mean? Like, these are the unions God is bringing together, okay? It's going to be amazing. But yeah, so, and just like really building a beautiful, strong and powerful, like power couple. Like you get whatever you put your hands on, like it's going to be great. It's going to be our time to choose what we want and what's going to make us happy in that family dynamic that we're going to build, or, you know, like even careers that you guys, some of you are like, actually, yes, we are here to, you know, give back to like the world, clean up the world, help give back, you know, to the ones that are in need. And you guys are going to build, it's going to be your legacy. It's going to be extended, you know, for your family to come and their families. And yes, we are our own individual legacy, but like you get to like work together as well if you choose to, you know? It's going to be yours, like all yours, however you want to make it, create it, travel, all the things. Yeah, that's why God says, wait, like that's that generational wealth. I remember he told me, he's like, it will be worth the wait. And I'm like, okay. I was like, is it over yet? You guys, because I mean, especially if like, you know, depending, you know, like for like the chosen ones and stuff, like what you go through, like, you know, having to realize like your whole family can be the karmic ones against you the whole entire time. And you're sitting over there like feeding them money. Like it's like you're taking care of them every day, like forgetting about yourself. Like that's crazy and that's sad. And it's hard for me to wrap my head around that one, seriously. But so, and to the divine masculines that I was talking about in the beginning, like your family members are quite karmic. I mean, like very like narcissistic traits, controlling traits. Okay, so but they miss you, but be very careful. It's not necessarily a miss of you because they understand all their feelings and they understand your feelings, and it's genuine, and it's not that. Because when you're like narcissistic and you're looking at it more of, oh, we lost the one that actually held the whole family together. What do we do now? Kind of thing. Like, oh, we all kind of have to like look at ourselves. And that's exactly what God wanted. God wants all of us to be doing, looking at ourselves. But, you know, that's why it's like, take who they were making the scapegoat all the time, like doing all the work, fucking being a mule, or just being like, oh, that's the sick one. Like, the family members are never looking at themselves to heal themselves when they're the fucking karmic ones. It's like, what's going on here, right? And we don't even get a word in edgewise, like, or feel that we are safe enough to stand up for ourselves. And yeah, unfortunately, like most of it is they've lost the person that they can control, you know, and use as like the puppeteer. Because if you like take just a moment to think how long it's taken us, and yes, we're all on our different healing timeline journeys, but how hard it is. And you have to be like alone on your own. Like they're still in that dynamic that's toxic. And when you're in that, that's why they always say like move yourself away from people that are, because their energy, regardless even if you're not like sleeping with them or anything, you are in that lower vibrational pool. And if they have like lust demons on them, I mean, these spirits body hop, like, so you're in a lower vibrational pool, and it makes it 10 times harder for you to heal, right? And to resist like the bad habits that, you know, you need to sustain being off of when the people right around you are not choosing to heal at all, right? It's like near damn impossible. It is. And then it's like you're distracted all the time. It's just a lot. And they, you know, they either subconsciously know it, like, you know, like, or they don't, because I don't think they're not helpful if they're not on their own path, because they would be respectful of it. But I get it. It's hard because you're like, this is supposed to be my family. They're supposed to love me. But it just, if you can look at it as we are here to learn lessons, and if God needs you, you know, he has missions for you, you're getting thrown into a karmic family that's going to be one of the biggest and hardest things. And some of you have to walk away from your entire family and choose what God is gifting you. And that is what your family is going to be, which is your divine feminine, your divine masculine. And you guys are here to build together your own family, your own legacy. You have your own children, create your own new traditions, what have you. Yeah, that's because we can't bank on everyone else. Like, we can't wait for everyone else to either choose to heal or not, you know, or you create strong boundaries. But that's the more clear and aware we become of these things, and the stronger we are in our words, and we keep those boundaries. Yeah. And then sometimes, like I said, that some families, like God sees who's faking it to try and make it. But like, you see clearly now, you have clarity, and trust me, God will make something happen for you to really see. You'll be like, I'm fucking out. I don't even care anymore. Like, good luck on your guys' healing journey kind of thing, right? I mean, it's just a part of the process. That's why they say don't overthink all these labels. There's like one reader, and he's like, stop even looking at it's like your mom. Would your mom really do all this to you and like hold you back from fucking life if like she loved you? Like, no. I mean, like, because she's not built in like, it's not like she would have to heal herself to like really be able to love. But it's like, when it's toxic, we can't enable other people just because we want their love. Like, if they loved you, then they would heal. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes it does take to like look at your child or something and be like, I'm gonna get sober or something for my child so I can take care of my kid and they can grow up and have a great life. I'm just giving an example, but we have to see these things for what they are and not be so emotionally attached. And by the way, when it's family too, like, everyone's supposed to grow up and, you know, have their own life, right? And have boundaries with that. Like, we're not marrying our mamas. We're not marrying our daddies, like, you know. And your wife, you know, like, when you have a wife, like, you guys, that's you and her privacy. Like, I will tell you, to some people out there that, like, run to their mother and, like, you know, like, we call them like the mama's boys, like that, and you're not putting your wife first, like, that's a problem, and God sees that too. That's totally a problem, and you're not going to have a successful marriage, and you're just not, if you're always going back to the mom, and especially if the mom's just like, oh, poor son, you do nothing wrong, and she's a witch or something. I'd be like, bitch, what? I'm just kidding. I gotta always throw in a little joke. At the end of the day, all of our relationships, be it family, be it within career, be it friendships, be it even hookups, there must be a healthy dynamic behind that, right? And, you know, with all this narcissism and stuff, like, people can't only see as far as their hand can go. So God will make someone in that dynamic aware. And I will tell you this, I was like, damn, dude, like, the ones that do take the steps forward for themselves and make the hard decision, it's like you'll always have to. It's like you'll always have to kind of be that bigger person in ways. But then when you do have to do those hard things, yeah, but you're creeping closer to what is coming in now. The person that did the hard things too, and is going to be your fucking bestie, your fucking lover, your sex doll, if you want, all the things. Your business partner even, you know, like, shit. Your husband, your wife, the father, the mother to your children. Yeah, your best travel buddy. Like, it'll just get ya. That's a ride or die kind of thing. But, like, let's not die until we have to die together at the very end. when we're old and gray. Like the Notebook. Oh my gosh, I love Rachel McAdams. Okay. And Noah. And that's so cute. So cute. You know? You guys are just going to get each other so well. And that is so safe to feel that. You know? You're like, you'd get to marry your best friend. Best friends ever. And then you get to build then you're high vibrational. So then you're meeting people on that high vibrational level, and then those will become your friends, your mates for life. You know, you get to create your own community. That's how that works. And you guys are talking about having intelligent conversations about real world stuff or whatever, or whatever. Going bowling, what did I say the other day? I'm doing like mini golf and stuff. I love doing that stuff. I'm going to all the sports games and stuff. That's a soul tribe. So then you get your soul tribe, you know? You guys are all kicking it at that high vibe. That's that status level, like, so it's badass. And you're happy. Your soul is fulfilled, right? And you get to keep feeling it. And then you get to watch your kids grow. Oh my God, I know. I'm such a woman. Okay. So this has already been very long, but it's been soothing. It's like very relaxing for me. Okay, so next thing. This is actually perfect transition too. And if you guys want to pray Psalm 97, 1 through 12, just as it's to keep the family unity between you and your person, right? You guys are going to have your little traditions, but I'm just saying, because there is, you guys, like, these unions coming together, there's been spiritual warfare. It's been heavy, but everyone's been very protected, and, you know, but you always got to make sure you are doing your cleansing rituals, all these things, right? To keep yourself protected, high vibe, and not to fall into like these false illusions of fear and all this fear mongering that's like being casted at you, and you don't even know. You're like, I'm not even around these people. Well, okay, so yeah, And then another one, to turn from sin, if you're feeling like you're falling back into things like that. So to turn away from sin, you can pray over yourself, over your home. Psalm 119, 49 through 56. It's God's promises, finding comfort in his word, choosing his ways of the world, stay steadfast, reflect God's judgments, grieve what leads us away from God, just having like obedience, right? Coming back to being obedient. And then there was Psalm 96, 1 through 13, to reinforce spiritual strength within self. Obviously, like, you know, if you already have family, pray over your home, protect your home, you guys, okay? And it's worship, faith, confidence in, you know, your higher self, what God you pray to or what have you. And it's for God's power to be put over you, and presence, faithfulness, and then to have and keep a healthy home. Pray Psalm 128, 1 through 6. And you guys, I know, sorry about the caption things. Like, it doesn't like recognize my voice, and my voice is kind of gone right now. But that is just living. It's going to be a prayer for like living with integrity, wisdom, reverence for God, and you and your higher self, and your, you know, the best for your family. Okay, keep them safe, and just being honest with effort, provision, peace be upon y'all. Okay. And all right. Yes. Okay. So Orisha Shango energy has been like placed on the divine masculines to protect you guys and heal as you travel with your family, with, you know, within your union together. And Shango energy also is confirming this is going to be a match made in heaven. Your guys' unions coming together, okay? It is a forever match. So don't worry if people ever like thought they'd never be in a monogamous relationship. No, it's like the high that I think it's like that natural high, and like Kundalini awakenings is what I'm saying. Like, okay, like you won't want anybody. You won't want to leave that bed. You know what I mean? Okay. Oh my gosh. And Orisha Kwan, they are different, wants to protect the divine feminine's crown chakras. So with that, I even wrote down, yes, please, like giving permission to, because the divine feminines are already being protected, but that's just me. I'm like saying, yes, please, like include me on that, you know, protect our crown chakras. And yeah, I was like, I send you so much thanks. So if you want to do that, you can do that. And there is a female ancestor of all, the highest light decree, protecting one of your ancestors is like on it, like protecting their divine feminine or divine masculine. Okay. Ivan was like, yeah, you guys are protecting me too, huh? I'm so gonna have to put this into 2 parts, you guys, or 2 different videos, or it's gonna be super long. We're almost done with like the prayers and stuff, but and then I'm gonna hop to the the leaders of, like, you know, the cults that are still out there, or, you know, these like church or family units that are, you know, groups that are still trying to, you know, take us down. But I thought it was probably best to put that in a separate video. Okay, but so then there's also, since we just had the new moon in Gemini, really, you guys, like, pray the 3 prayers: Our Father, Hail Mary, and Glory Be. Burn incense if you have them in your home. Just open your windows, cleanse it out, you guys, cleanse it out. So because that new moon, they love their moons. They're doing the spell work still to this day. It's crazy. So burn incense if you have them. Open the windows, let it out. Or don't, you know what I mean? Just like some air come in to cleanse out the home because spell work is being thrown. Return all energies to God. You guys don't do return to sender, stuff like that. Return to God. You guys, we are alchemists out here. You can transmute that energy. I transmute that energy into the highest vibrational energy of love, light, truth, justice, what have you, okay? Like abundance, good health, all right? Good health for my family, all the things, okay? Whatever you like. And also, if you guys have an altar, clean it down, and take spiritual baths or showers. You guys put intention behind that. And to eliminate trouble with the law, say some may be going through a divorce or something like that, right? Or just anything, okay? Pray Psalms 97, 1 through 12, and Psalms 94, 1 through 23.
So, diggity, 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 hey. Diggity, 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 hey.